挺好累的。
They even have discontinued gacha here. No, I think I checked last time. There it is. We call it professional. You can get them in a huge pack or separate. Vic's favorite dim sum dish, fong zao, aka chicken feet. Oh, it's just $50, $50. How you feel? I used to love eating these. Oh, and the soipo. Yeah. Soipo bang. Childhood snack. Yeah. Egg waffle keychain. And also these little cookies in a jar keychain. Very cute.
beans here. Some of it's seasonal, some of it's also here for long term. Like 210 is a whiskey infused chocolate hazelnut. It's quite popular, so it's here pretty much all year round. With some flavors such as strawberry, might be here only for a month or two, and they're roasted in very small batches.
Bought 3 bags of beans, 2 whiskey, and 1 is the blueberry muffin. You want your house to smell like Peninsula? Or like K11? Hong Kong Airport? shopping. This is the Qingmi camera store if you want to find Y2K digicams, but they've expanded from the market and now they also have a brick and mortar store just behind. Slides up. It's so cool. The Fujifilm Fine Pix, 880 for 880.
This is how to thrift in Hong Kong on a random street curb.
Cool things, especially like early 2000 stuff.
Dạ bán 3 隻啊，任揀。
Random finds. I'll take it.
Where are we going now?
Hakdae, my favorite store in Hong Kong.
Our favorite store in Hong Kong.
We are walking along Shanghai Street from the Mongkok side all the way to the Yamate side. That area is like the Kababashi area where you can get a lot of wholesale kitchen supplies.
Best price on the block.
Where's the breakfast?
Satay beef noodles, the classic Hong Kong breakfast. Welcome to our Hong Kong souvenir haul. We've been wanting to do this vlog for a while now, but it took quite a bit of time to research into Hong Kong brands. We wanted to find souvenirs that had the Hong Kong aesthetic but could also fit into a modern home. Unfortunately, a lot of the manufacturing has moved up to China, but we tried to find either Hong Kong heritage brands or items that have the Hong Kong aesthetic but could still suit everyone's taste. We only have two categories. The first is homeware, the second is snacks and beverages. We hope you find something for everyone on your Hong Kong shopping list.
And for the toy enthusiasts, I recommend picking up a red taxi that also comes in blue and green. There are many brands that sell taxis, but I think the best one for the make and the quality is Tomica. You can get them at Donkey or in the Wanchai Toy Street, but I recommend getting it in Wanchai because it's cheapest for 45 HKD. It comes in a box like this, and inside you'll find a little certificate and stickers to also place on your taxi. Speaking of taxis, we also have our own taxi lamp from the APT Studios, which is our own print shop. This lamp comes in 3 modes. You can have it on neutral, warm, or cool tone. It's powered on by a USB core, so it works anywhere in the world. The little dimmer switch, so you can set your brightness level, and it's a perfect souvenir to bring back home so it reminds you of taxis in Hong Kong.
For people who love home fragrances, you can visit the Diptyque store in Hong Kong and get a limited city candle. The packaging is great. The illustration is of the residential buildings and the mountainous foliage around, and the candle is red and it smells like orchid and vanilla. Speaking of home fragrances, you can also pick up a scent from this Sheung Wan store. They supply a lot of fragrances for the shopping malls and the hotels here in Hong Kong. So you can bring back a scent of the Peninsula Hotel to your home, or just simply choose something more simple like vanilla or bergamot. I've been seeing a lot of vintage style daily tear off calendars on Instagram recently, and you can get one from Hong Kong at the local stationery stores. They range from 15 HKD to 30 HKD, and they can go from as small as this all the way to a really large one depending on your wall space. If you go on Pinterest and Instagram, you'll know that chrome and steel homeware is trending right now. Sunnex is a Hong Kong stainless steel company that makes a lot of homeware products. They started in the 1970s. They don't manufacture in Hong Kong anymore, but they still produce a lot of great products. If you visited Halfway Coffee and had tea, they serve their tea in their tea kettles. This is their smaller teapots. They have many sizes. They also have coffee pots and vintage designs that you can check online. I got their smaller 12-ounce one. You see that Sunnex is engraved on the bottom. It's a very simple design, but I think if you style it correctly, it could fit into a modern coffee and tea service. This digicam is obviously not made in Hong Kong, but if you're in the market for a Y2K camera, Hong Kong has a lot of stalls that will sell these cameras. We purchased this Casio a few years ago, and it works perfectly fine still. When we purchased this camera, we also found some random photos of the previous owner on here, which we still have on this SD card. Yeah. For the design lover in your life, we picked up this M+ welcome mat that emulates a lot of the classic Hong Kong welcome mats that you see in front of a lot of restaurants or mahjong parlors. It comes in 4 colors. We got the purple and green one, and it comes with a matching bag that reminds me of the fruit bags you see at the grocery stores.
Twemco Clocks is a mid-century design clock featuring big numbers, and it's also made in Hong Kong. If you want, you can also take off the stand here and have it hung on the wall with the nail in the back, or just place on your desk. We went to their factory last week and found out that they still make it by hand, each one of them, and it's just great to see how many styles they had in the store, and it's a perfect gift for that design lover in your life. They also have different sizes and colors, such as this one, which they collaborated with a Japanese brand called Penco. This one we got in Tokyo at High Tide. FYI, this clock is a bit loud whenever the flip switches, so I wouldn't recommend putting it in a bedroom if you're a light sleeper. Black and White is the classic evaporated milk brand that they use in most tangs in Hong Kong. They have 2 versions, which is one with blue sky and one with white sky. Unfortunately, they have a QR code on the bottom here, which doesn't really make sense because I wanted the vintage look, but now it looks very futuristic.
Originally, we bought this one at a very popular tourist spot because it is the cheapest one you can get in Kitchen Street, which is 55 bucks. But then we noticed that there was something really off about it. If you compare the text on both of them, this one looks very stretched out and warped, and the blue sky is not as blue as the one that we found at the second store. Also, you can see the thickness of the cup is drastically different. The first one that we bought is quite thin and not like the original. But if you're not a stickler for details and just want a cheap souvenir, then get the cheaper one. But I think the more authentic one is the one on the left that we got at the second store. And from our favorite homeware store is Hakdae. If you want to recreate the Halfway Coffee moments at home, you can buy their cups and saucers there. They also sell the classic striped tang cup and saucer. So if you're looking for something more retro, They also have this one in red and green. And these are just common good morning towels that you can find at Hakdae or anywhere on Shanghai Street. These are just good for home use and for wiping up any spills and messes you may have.
And lastly, we went to a souvenir store called Elegant Tang where we bought some cute magnets and keychains. There are some brands that are from Hong Kong that we haven't featured in this vlog, such as Apollo, Red A, Camel, Casetify, and Native Union. But if you're in Hong Kong, feel free to check them out too.
If you're in Hong Kong during the winter months, winter I mean October to like March, you'll see these warm beverage containers at the convenience stores and they will be stocking the glass bottle Vitasoy milk. If you have the luggage capacity, you can bring one of these back because they're very nostalgic and fun. Or you can purchase one in Hong Kong, drink it, and return the glass bottle. You should receive, I think, 10 cents back. If you're looking for a sweet snack, you can purchase egg rolls. I got these at the Maylock store in K11. They resemble cookie-shaped cigars and they kind of taste like butter cookies. They are very flaky, so they get everywhere. This is something we used to eat a lot as a child. They also come in tin boxes that are more protective if you decide to lug one home in your suitcase. But I picked up this one because I just like this retro packaging. And also from the same store, I got Dragon Beard candy. Dragon Beard candy is crushed peanuts and sesame wrapped in candy floss. It's a very interesting treat. And for fans of Dongling Cha, which is iced lemon tea, I highly recommend this sparkling VLT lemon drink. It's bubbly and citrusy, so it's perfect for the hot and humid summers in Hong Kong. And if you have the luggage capacity, it's nice to bring these home. You can get these at any of the convenience stores. This is the classic one, and this is the zero sugar. If you're fans of black and white and have too many mugs at home already, I recommend buying the evaporated milk capsules. You can bring these back home and just split it with people. Honestly, it's just for the packaging and it's a very cute gift. Also from the convenience store, you can buy a bottle of the classic milk tea. You can pour this out and heat it up in your microwave and recreate the cha tang experience in your home country. Also, these box drinks are very nostalgic Hong Kong items that you can find at the convenience store. If you check out the grocery stores, you can find a lot of different Asian flavors that you may not be able to find in your home country. If you have friends who love to eat spicy, I highly recommend you to get some chili oil. There are many brands of chili oil in Hong Kong, but I got this one from a brand called Explicit Spices at the K11 Museum. I purchased this one because my friend highly recommended it. They have 3 spice levels for every flavor and the packaging is just very pretty. And for your colleagues at the office pantry, you can buy instant milk tea packets. It's just a fun and easy way for people to get a taste of Hong Kong, and there are many brands out there that you can try. A lot of cha tangs have their own secret blend of tea that they mix on site. This one I purchased at Hoa. This one is a packet of tea bags that you put in, and you can add some of that evaporated milk that you bought to recreate that Hong Kong milk tea experience. To be honest, I got this because I thought the cartoon illustration was just very cute.
And for chip lovers like myself, this is the Calbee Hong Kong hot and spicy flavor. This is what I used to eat as a kid, and it's a classic snack you can bring back home. And it's not spicy at all. And personally, my favorite gift to get if I was your friend is coffee beans. My favorite beans is from a store called Uncle Ben's. He is known for infusing beans with, for example, whiskey or blueberry muffins. But these are not cheap, so I would only get it for someone that really, really loves coffee.